Good evening, Kenton community. My name is Sabatino Samato. I'm your superintendent, and this is your weekly connection update. High overview of the connection. This week, we're going to focus on, in my section, Future Ready Project Showcase, along with the 39th annual Jerry Star Sleepout, and of course, moving on to celebrating Black History Month now that we're in the month of February. Then we move on to our safety tips for families, focusing on carbon monoxide detectors. Good time of year to talk about this. Then, of course, we get into our school and district highlights. We finish off with our recognition, focusing on our security officers throughout the district. Let's dig a little bit deeper into the connection. First, Future Ready Project Showcase. You know, folks, on January 29th, we had 11 talented educators gathered at Kenmore Junior Senior High, and they demonstrated innovative instructional projects that they have developed as part of this grant. This event was the culmination of months of work as they set out to develop new lessons which can be modeled in the elementary middle school. So our teachers, led by Dr. Ann Martell of our instruction department, really spent a long time developing these projects just so they could bring them back to our students. Check out that section. A very, very successful event. And thank you very much to those teachers for all of your dedication and innovation. Then we move to the 39th annual Jerry Star Sleepout. And folks, we've talked about the sleepout all the time. Well, it is tonight at Kenmore East. I'll be there. Steve Ash will be there. Our school board will be there. A lot of people from around our town, our village, really focusing on giving back, service to others, remembering that we have people all the time in this terrible weather that are outdoors every night. And that's, they're just trying to find cover, trying to find safety, trying to make it through life. And this 39th annual Jerry Star Sleepout, that's what it always reminds us of. Stop by tonight. Right over there on Freeze Road. Of course, it's wintertime, so we're calling it Freeze. We're taking donations, money, food, furniture, anything that you can to really help out. All proceeds go to the Kenton Closet and our Family Support Center. Do what you can to donate. Thank you to everyone, and thank you to all the schools for all the money and all the donations that they've brought in. Then we get into our Celebrating Black History Month, and check out this story, folks. James Shaq Harris. He spent the beginning of his career with the Buffalo Bills, but guess what? He was drafted by the Bills in 1969. He became the second African-American quarterback in professional football history to start a game, and the first to start in a season opener. Right here, started off with our own Buffalo Bills. Check out that story on Mr. James Shaq Harris. Then we get into our safety tips for families. And folks, really, especially with all the appliances running at this time of the year, the importance of carbon monoxide detectors. You know, carbon monoxide, it's that odorless, tasteless. We don't see it. We don't even know that it's there. Only a detector can tell you when there's danger from carbon monoxide and the potential of carbon monoxide poisoning. Check out that little piece. And this is the time of the year to check and not only install carbon monoxide detectors, check the batteries and replace them on carbon monoxide detectors. School and district highlights. Registration opens for Kenton Summer Day Camp Program. Board members visit Edison Elementary. Cheerleaders visit Lindbergh class for Girls and Women in Sports Day. Franklin celebrates Global Day of Play. Big Picture Middle School students create Valentines for local nonprofit organization. Kenmore East basketball players visit elementary schools. Franklin Middle finds creative ways to teach students about U.S. government. Edison students get outdoors during physical education class. And finally, schools launch school-wide campaigns to support the sleep out. That's what we were just talking about. Now we get to our recognition, and this week, folks, school safety officers. You know, we're very fortunate. We have some district security officers. Those exist in Franklin, Hoover, Kenmore East, and Kenmore West. Additionally, we have some armed officers provided by the Tarian Group. This is the point. Next week, we have that Celebrating School Officer Day on February 13th, next Friday. Really, kiddos, take the time to just say thanks to those that are willing to help us not only protect us, but also they contribute to the great climate that we have in our schools. Thank you to all of our gals and guys from our security team that just do a wonderful, wonderful job day in and day out. And that brings us to the end of the connection. And folks, I really hope that I see you at the Sleep Out tonight. Reminder, we have some musicals going on this weekend. We have sports activities going on this weekend. A lot going on in Kenton. Really take some time to be part of our community, because we are only Kenton because of you. Because you make us Kenton strong, Kenton proud, and help us to move Kenton forward. Thank you so much and have a wonderful weekend.